Anyway, I had only been here 1 week in 1974, and I came here and was invited by a family to come to their house for dinner. And I was nervous. I was 25 years old, didn't know anybody. And we had a nice dinner, and there was a girl named Carrie who was, I think she was in grade school, maybe 5th or 6th grade. And she said, Pastor Borling, which nobody calls me that anymore. She said, I'd like you to meet my little sister. And she popped her little sister in my lap, and this is Eileen. And it was nice. It was the beginning of a long and incredible journey. And I've shared some of those moments with many of you over the years. And it's so much fun to see people come back, because it means a lot, because a lot of your roots are here. I never would have believed that 44 years later that lady named Carrie and her younger sister Eileen, 44 years later, would still be singing in church. It's such a gift and such a tradition, and kind of tells me a lot about what's important and what's not. And so we will have the offering of gifts, and by Eileen, the song, O Holy Night.
Stars are brightly shining, it is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly gleaming, here came the wise men from the Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials, born to be our friend. He knows our need, to our weakness no stranger. Behold your King before the lowly band. Behold your King before him bend. Truly He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Then ever praise we his power and glory, evermore proclaim his power and glory, evermore proclaim.
You know, and I don't just say this, but when someone like Eileen comes back after year after year after year to share her gift, it inspires me knowing that part of our journey is to keep coming back to wherever we are, to our home, to our place of business, to our family, and to our friends, and to take whatever gifts we have, however humble we may think they are, and share them to make a difference in the world. Well, the young lady who put her younger sister in my lap is next. Was thinking about the journey, the shepherds, the wise men, and in looking out over this humble room tonight, I can't help but see so many of you who are celebrating Christmas for the first time without somebody you love. And that's tough. And many of those people that you're thinking about tonight and I'm thinking about tonight, they are people that over the year have gotten inside my guts and my spirit. And it's just hard to imagine life without them. Tonight, as we sing Silent Night and hear Gesu, Bambino and talk about the journey, a lady who's at the heart and soul of our church for the last 25, 30 years, her journey is about to end. Frankie has been a symbol of hope and guts and goodness and faith for at least half as long as I've been here. You know, one day she's in a wheelchair, the next day she walks in. One day she's going to heaven, the next day she's going to the store. But not this time. And you know, what's so good about believing is knowing that on the other side, there's a kingdom that will never end. And it's not going to be the same because we want flesh and bones, but just knowing that that spirit will always be inside our hearts is such strengthening and gives each one of us the courage to face tomorrow when we don't think we can. So whether it's your first Christmas or second Christmas, or for many people your 25th Christmas, those people that you love, just miss them like crazy, love them like crazy, and live in their footsteps, because that is what faith is all about. Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem in Judea during the time when Herod was king. And these men who studied the stars came to Jerusalem, and they asked, "Where is this baby to be born, who is supposed to be king of the Jews?" When Herod heard about this, he was very upset. And he called together all the chief priests and the teachers of the law, and he asked them, "Where will the Messiah be born?" "In a town of Bethlehem in Judea," they answered, "for this is what the prophet wrote." So Herod called the visitors from the east to a secret meeting, and he found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. And then he sent them to Bethlehem with these instructions: "Go and make a careful search for the child, and when you find him, let me know, so I too may go and worship him." They left. On their way, they saw that same star they had seen in the east, and when they saw it, they were happy, and the joy was theirs. And the star went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where Jesus was. And they went into the house, and when they saw the child and his mother Mary, they knelt down and they worshiped him. They brought out their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh and presented them to Jesus. And then they returned to their country by another road, since God
Forward mid the stars upon a winter night was born the child, the Christmas rose, the King of all.